We're back.
Let's see if we are we? Last live just now. I am live.
I just realized you're hosting Madhouse Steve.
I have been not streaming for a long time, so I have been hosting probably everybody, I assume. Hey, we're there. Okay.
Oh whoa.
Oh, I
Oh
didn't set
whoa.
the I didn't set the description. We're not doing Kata today.
How awesome.
I'm so rusty. I'm a streaming. We're back to Well, I'm back to streaming noob.
So am I. I'm like looking, I'm trying to figure out, okay, when I looked, we were all frozen. I'm just trying to verify that sounds good.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me. I'll get the monitor back, and we can make sure. Or
Oh, it sounds good to me.
okay. Then I will not do that.
Do
Easy.
do do.
Cool. Yeah. I don't think that I have streamed on this channel since 2020. 2020. Have you streamed, Jennifer, since 2020?
Nope.
No.
Nope. My last stream was with you. Um
I'm touched.
uh Yeah, I'm getting all my bits together so that I can stream and thinking about what I would stream about. Um,
Serverless.
so yeah. But what about serverless?
Yeah, good
It's
question.
it's probably more operability and like that kind of piece.
Go? Can you integrate Go into? Because GCP has Go Do they? Yeah, they have Go functions, right?
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of areas, so we'll see.
Would watch,
Yay.
would subscribe, and would watch. Can I be a guest also?
You can totally be a guest. It'll be awesome.
Because I know not. I don't think I know anything about serverless. I know what it is, sorta. So I would like some free lessons. Can you? Can I impose on you and ask for free lessons?
It'll be
No,
awesome.
no, but yeah, I would be super psyched to see that if you do stream. So let me know for sure.
When I
When
stream.
you okay, that's a so you just committed to it on a live stream.
Yeah,
Jennifer is streaming.
yeah, I got soundproofing stuff so I can improve the sound in here, and I've got some new lights to set up so I can get
Baller.
better video experience, and so we'll see.
Nice.
Gonna go
Yeah,
for the awesomeness.
I'm looking forward to it. You heard it here, folks. Jennifer is streaming 20 hours a week. No, not 20.
No,
Maybe,
no, no, no,
maybe, but
no. We'll figure it out.
yeah.
Uh, there's definitely some stuff where I want to get my team, because like I'm a manager now.
Ooh.
I want to get my team to do more collaborative if they're interested. I don't know if they'll be interested. Maybe some of them will be interested in it, but more collaborative um because a lot of what they work on is like it's open source,
Mm-hmm.
as in it's out there, and it's the goal is to help people figure out how to do things. And I kind of want to get people to do just like stream like some of the stuff that they're working on, because
Oh
it's
yeah.
just there, and like that gives them a little different perspective. I think one of the things I've learned working with you and like coding in the open, it gives you this opportunity to get feedback from people that are watching, that might have those challenges. You know, we've had some really interesting folks come in and share like what they're working on in the chat, which is
Hell yeah.
just so enlightening.
I mean, I learned a bunch of Rust from people coming to this stream. And it's like it's a different kind of learning obviously, but it was stuff that I can't really get from maybe best case stuff I can get from like a GitHub issue. It's those kind of things where like you get blocked on something, like, whoa, like how do I do this kind of thing? I need to get this dependency. And then someone will come in and be like, oh, just go download this library, run this command, and you're good. And otherwise, I would have been so demotivated because I would have had to spend like 3 hours, right? Trying to figure out how to do this thing, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's just it's an amazing, it's just a different experience, and it's just, to me, so valuable. You also learn about different things that you might not be aware of. I mean, there's so much going on. Everything is evolving at such a fast pace,
I know.
and it is like, I'm just thinking about Meerkat sharing some of his linting libraries and stuff. We're like,
Right.
oh yeah, okay,
Hell yeah.
so
Yeah.
cool. So you
Yeah.
got some code up here. What's all this about?
Advent. Advent of code.
Oh,
We're
we
doing
did
the
finish day 4.
yeah, the 2020
We're on day
Advent of code.
5.
Just a little bit late. So yeah, we're done with 4, huh? Yeah, complete. Okay. So we can go do 5. Should I read this dramatically like I was doing the last one?
I think totally dramatically.
Okay, let me get a drink real quick. I gotta warm up. A-E-I-O-U. Okay. All right. Day 5, binary boarding. You board your plane only to discover a new problem. You dropped your boarding pass. You aren't sure which seat is yours, and all of the flight attendants are busy with the food. Are busy with the food. No, flood of people that suddenly made it through passport control. You write a quick program to use your iPhone's camera, no product placement, to use your phone's camera to scan all of the nearby boarding passes, which are your puzzle input. Perhaps you can find your seat through process of elimination. Instead of zones or groups. What are zones or groups? Oh, this is a YouTube. All right, we're not going to do the YouTube. Instead of zones or groups, this airline uses binary space partitioning to seat people. A seat might be specified like FB, FBB, FBB, where F means front and B means back, L means left, and R means right. The first 7 characters will either be F or B. These specify exactly one of the 128 rows on the plane, numbered through 0 to 127. Each letter tells you which half of a region the given seat is in. Start with the whole list of rows. The first number indicates whether the seat is in the front, 0 to 63, or the back, 64 through 127. The next letter indicates which half of that region the seat is in. And so on until you're left with exactly 1 row. This is the world's most inefficient seating denotation system. For example, consider just the 7 characters of FBF, BBFF, RLR. Start by considering the whole range, rows 0 through 127. F means take the lower half, keeping rows 0 through 63. B means take the upper half of the previous, keeping rows 32 through 63. F means take the lower half, keeping rows 32 through 47. B means take the upper half, keeping rows 40 through 47. B means keep rows 44 through 47. F keeps 44 through 45. The final F keeps the lower of the 2, row 44. The last 3 characters will be either L or R. These specify exactly one of the 8 columns of the seats on the planes, numbered 0 through 7. The same process as above proceeds again. This time with only for 3 steps. L means keep the lower half, R means keep the upper half. Oh, man. Okay, for example, consider just the last 3 characters, which are RLR. Consider the whole range, 0 through 7. R means upper half, keeping 4 through 7. L means lower half, keeping 4 through 5. Final R means the upper of the 2, column 5. Decoding the whole thing reveals it's 44, column 5. Each seat has a unique seat ID. Multiply the row by 8, then add the column. In this example, 44 times 8 plus 5 is 357. So there's some other examples, and I am guessing we should copy all of those examples for our test input. Let me start with that. And VS Code, day 5, and we're doing part 1. Not a file. We want to do a folder. Part 1. Okay, and we're going to do test input.txt. Test input.txt. So FBFF and then other stuff. I'm going to do the bookkeeping and then let's figure out what to do. Whew. Okay. Thoughts? Did you like my reading?
I definitely felt the feels in your reading. I'm like, okay, oh, so terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So we've, how many are,
Okay, wait. Okay,
oh, go
so
ahead.
let's see. Start by considering. Okay, scroll down a little bit. So every seat has a unique seat ID. So
Oh, seat.
all you need
Oh,
is the
seat.
seat ID,
Okay.
and then you know where you're sitting, right?
So we want to, oh, so we get this list of, this big ass list of 839. We have to calculate, the seat row
Well,
and column. And
yeah,
then,
the row and the column, and then you get a unique seat ID.
yes.
Okay, I'm a little confused. If I'm in row 70 and I'm in column 7, isn't that a unique seat ID?
You got to do 70 times 8 plus 7. Seat ID is multiply the row by 8, then add the column. So let's see. Do I have a calculator here? Yes. So 70 times 8, 560, and then you add the column.
Yeah, so what I'm wondering is how, okay, if I figure out my row and my column, is that not unique?
Let's see. No, yeah, okay, yeah, it is unique. For some reason, you got to multiply by 8, though, right?
Yeah, so what's up with that?
I have no idea.
What does the 8 stand for?
Multiply by 8. Huh. Maybe because there's 8 columns per row. So maybe they want to do, I don't know. Hey, what up, Ivor? How are you doing? You feel the heat. You just,
Feeling the heat.
yeah, just send me a manuscript and I'll read it for you. The price, it's free for the first 100 characters. The price goes up after that.
Okay, so
So is it just arbitrary? 8? It doesn't seem to follow any reason.
well, yeah, because there's 8 columns of seats.
It just
I think
seems
that's what it is.
like,
I think it's just a random extra piece because it just seems weird. Let's see. If I have a row, yeah, because the second thing is going to be I don't know.
oh wait. If you didn't do the multiply by 8, let's see. Row 44, column 1 would be, if you just added row plus column, it wouldn't be unique, right?
Why?
Let's see. So row 45, column 0 would be the same thing as row 44, column 1.
Why?
Because
Oh, you're right. Okay. Now I see. Yeah, you're separating out the columns.
yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Hey, wise old bird.
It's actually it's kind of like instead of it's like a base 8.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, well said. Base 8. Okay. Wilderbird says, if you don't do the multiplication, you don't know where the column starts. If you don't... Oh. So yeah, I think that's kind of what you said too.
Yeah, it's what well, it's what you were saying, where it's like 40 row 44 seat 1 versus row 45 column 0.
Mm,
Right, so it's the same number.
yeah,
um so we're doing base 8.
base 8.
uh
Okay.
so the seat ID is basically base 8 of this row column stuff. um
So it's a fairly, it's not too hard of a formula.
Yeah, the last part of the formula, not too hard. The first part is basically like uh we're doing halvesies
Yeah, it's binary
with
tree.
each column.
Yeah.
So um is this a good place for recursion?
Oh, I hope so. I've been, if y'all have been
Because
watching,
it's limiting. It's only one, two, like it's eight characters, so you're not like permanently. But
yeah,
each one it's gonna go like half, half, half.
yeah.
Or
So
no, I guess it's not recursion. It's just you're. It's just gonna feed the next part.
let's see. So if it was like func get range of rows, you could do like start row, end row, and those would be ints, and then letter would be a string. So you would want to get, like, if letter was L, then you'd want to get from start row to the middle, and then if letter was R, you would want to get middle to end row. Is that?
Go back. Go back. It's F. It's F. It's F. F and B front and back and left and right.
Uh-huh.
So the first, what, 8 are, or no, the first, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7.
Yeah, first 7 will be F or B.
And then the last 3 are
R.
right, R and L.
So let's actually just start with that. Let's say, what do they call this thing? Seat specification equals, we'll do the read file, whatever. We'll read it from our input.txt. And we're going to read seat spec lines. So we're going to want to go over all of the lines. Let's actually let's do it here. I'm going to do all the bookkeeping stuff here.
Awesome.
Okay, so we read file into bytes. And we got to do strings dot split by new line. Okay, so now we've got a seat spec line.
Okay.
That's the whole, how long are those things? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 7 plus 3, right?
10.
10,
Yeah.
okay. So first 7 is seat spec line 0. So starting with 0 up to, but not including index 7. So that's going to be 0 through 6.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so first 7. So 4 I equals 0, I less than, how many rows are there? Oh. This is going to be So we're going to go through each character in the first 7. And then we're going to say, I think we could do recursion here. We could say row num equals get row num char. Or wait, maybe not. Start row is going to be 0, end row is going to be 127.
I feel like I want to write this math down.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a math thing.
Please
so
do.
Like, I gotta look at this. This is making me think there's like a simple formula here.
Okay. I'm just floating in the wind, so
Yeah,
please do.
Go ahead. um.
Do you? Can I keep coding while you write it down?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Keep going. Because I think we're gonna come to the same place here.
Okay.
It's gonna be beginning. Actually, can you copy the instruction, because I can't jump ahead since I haven't split.
Sure.
And put it in a gist or something.
Yeah.
Because then I can. Woohoo!
Secret. I need a top secret advent of code gist. That's readable, I think. Wise Old Bird says, could you have a variable for the upper limit and another for the lower one and then change them in every iteration?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Great minds, Wise Old Bird. So we can say if letter equals F, then what are you supposed to do if it's F? That's the upper half? No, F means the lower half. Okay, so if letter is F, then then return start row and end row minus start row divided by 2, I think. Let's do middle equals end row minus start row divided by 2. Okay, and then what do they want about, what do we do about the middle? 0 to 63. Okay, so it's middle non-inclusive if it's F.
Yeah.
Middle minus 1, maybe?
Not quite. Because end row, so it's 127 minus 0 divided by 2 here, right? That to start with. And that's gonna be 63 and a half.
Oh, okay.
So then so if it's just a,
it'll cut it to 63.
and it would be 63.
Perfect.
So then it's 63, and then it would be to the then if it's B, then it's, or wait, yeah, the front is 0 to 63, back is middle plus 1.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So then in the last case, if it's here, if it's 44 and 45, we want to end up with 44. So let's see, 45 minus 44 is 1. 1 over 2 is 0. So that's weird. That's not going to work.
Yeah. Well, what's middle? It's not middle. Middle is the wrong way to call it. It's 0 to, or maybe.
Oh wait, do we do start row plus middle?
Row plus, Yeah.
So yeah, middle is not the right term. So like middle offset.
Or start offset, right?
Yeah. And then we want to do, okay, so then 45 minus 44 over 2 is 0. So we want to do 44 comma 44 plus 0, which is exactly what we want. Because we want to do, if it's 44 and 45 and an F, we want to end up with 44. Okay.
Cool.
So then row is going to be equal to start row start row and end row should be the same. Oh, we have to put it in here. So we've gone through the first 7, that's all the rows, and now last 3 seat spec line is going to be 7 till the end. That is going to be the same thing, except it's going to be the same thing as range of rows, except the letters are different. They're L and R, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So for char equals range last 3, start call, end call equals get range of calls, start call, end call, char. And then call equals, oh, we need to do start call, start these off at 0 and 7. Call equals start call. Similar to rows, start call is gonna be equal, it's gonna be the same as end call here. And I'm gonna straight up copy this and call this get range of calls. Start call. I love copying code. I know it's bad, but I don't care. End call minus start call over 2, return. Start call, so that's if it's an L.
L.
Yeah, an L.
But lower half? Yeah.
So if it's L, L means lower half, keep it, yeah.
So, like, to the front. Cool.
Yeah, okay. L and start call plus start offset. Otherwise, we're going to do start call plus 1 plus start offset and end call. Okay, so seat ID is going to equal row times 8 plus call. And we have to keep track of the max seat ID. If seat ID greater than max seat ID equals seat ID. And then outside of the loop, okay, so let's try with that.
Dun 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 dun.
Let's see what we got. Day 5. Go run. Okay. Line 30, start call and end call. Ah, it's the colon. Always gets me. Okay. Main.go, line 17. Oh, I bet I know what this is. You remember how there's always the blank new line? We always get caught with that.
That nice formatting.
Yeah. VS Code. You do good. Okay. We got a thing.
Okay, let's look. Let's see if is that a true statement. Let's go look at our sample.
You know what? Let me print out the seat IDs for each one. Is that wait? Would that help us?
Let's go. It could, but let's go and look at the description
Okay.
because this is a test code. We can
Oh,
see
right.
is it actually 820?
No.
Yeah,
Is it?
820.
What? Okay. Okay. So, do we dare?
Yeah, let's do it.
We dare.
Be brave.
Oh, that was fast.
919.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't trust it, but let's do it.
Did you get your star?
Hey! Okay, part 2. Let's copy part 1 to part 2.
Now it's gonna be like, now you're gonna fly on a bigger plane.
Yeah, now you need a quantum computer. Ding! The fasten seatbelt signs have turned on. Time to find your seat. It's a completely full flight, so your seat should be the only missing boarding pass in your list. However, there's a catch. Some of the seats at the very front and the back of the plane don't exist. Come on, man. Okay. Don't exist on this aircraft, so they'll be missing from your list as well. Your seat wasn't at the very front of the back, though. The seats with IDs +1 and -1 from yours will be in your list. Wait, what? What are they...
Some of the seats at the very front of the back don't exist on the aircraft, so they'll be missing from your list as well. Okay, so imagine this is a matrix, and we're filling in all of the little dots, and it's basically saying you're not at the very front or the very back of the plane. So find some seat in the middle, and that is empty.
Oh, okay. They're trying to pack you in because like rows 1 and 2 and 126 and 127 are
Might not have all the seats or something.
okay.
So you might be like, so it's like fill in, like if we were to look at this as a matrix, and just make them like if we used this if we use this spreadsheet as a database,
We have that power.
and color in each of the seats, right? Like row IDs, and then just look for the empty seat.
Oh. So our seat ID is legit though. Is it legit?
We don't know what our seat ID is. We got to find the one that isn't in the list.
Oh.
So, like, I guess we could order the seats and then look for a missing number. Is this like a binary sort? I don't know. like sort the list and then find whichever seat's not full in the middle of the plane.
Oh, I see. So we have to say what is a seat ID. So our seat ID is oh wait. Is our seat ID 820?
No. We're gonna like, instead of looking for max, we're gonna look for what doesn't exist.
Okay.
Somewhere in the middle. So
Okay.
we basically need to process every single seat and say that all these seats are full, and then pull whatever one there's like sort them and then go, oh, seat ID 523 is not in the list. That's our seat.
So we have to find the middle of it and then see.
Not the middle, somewhere in there. Yeah. See
Okay.
if it's see if we're if it's empty.
Okay. Okay, we can sort. Should we sort?
Yeah.
There's built-in sorting and go. Yeah, Bokcho, we're living large. Day 5 of the Advent, February 1st. Oh yeah. Sort a slice. Search. Uses binary search to find and return the smallest index I in 0 to n at which f of I is true. Yeah, so actually search is not gonna work, right? Because we
Yeah,
just need to
no,
straight up
no.
sort.
Yeah, straight up sort.
Okay.
But do we need a sort, or can we just map it?
I have no idea. I don't quite get what to
So
do.
every time we process a seed ID, we're gonna put it in the list. So like, say you have an empty matrix
Uh-huh.
that is 120 or like, yeah, 127 by 8.
So
And then
like a visualization of the seats, right?
yeah,
Okay.
and then we're just gonna fill in the seats in each place. We're gonna fill it in and go, there's somebody sitting there, somebody sitting there.
Okay.
And then we just need to find the empty spot
Any empty spot?
that is not in the front or the back.
Okay.
Because that is oh, I see what they're saying now. I understand why they're saying the +1 -1. It must be the empty seat must be one that is +1 or -1 from like um
From an existing one that's taken?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, Bulktra, you gotta cheat. What? It's in the standard library for a reason. What? You're supposed to use it,
That's
right?
not cheating.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we basically, we like you said, we got to put all the seats in the diagram. Should we just basically go through the whole diagram and see if +1 or -1 of each one is not taken?
Um so after we sort, uh it it, it essentially can't be. This +1 -1 thing is weird because it's kind of implying that you're not in the leftmost seat or the rightmost seat
Oh.
either.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you've got a middle seat ish, middle-ish seat.
Middle-ish,
Um,
yeah.
I don't know. Let's actually just sort it. Like, I like your idea of like, let's print out the seat identifiers and like let's just mess
Oh,
around a little bit.
wait. Hold on a second. We I think we could wait. Okay, let me float this and see what you think. Could we put all the seats into literally a Go map, like map from int to like basically put them into a set,
Uh-huh.
right? And then iterate each seat ID and add one or subtract one to each seat ID. And the first one we hit, let's say we hit seat ID 700, and we do 700 -1, 699 is in the list, so no good. 700 +1, 701 is not in the list, so would that be our seat ID? Or do I have this wrong?
Let's try it out.
Oh, okay. Well, here goes nothing. All right. Not day 4. Day 5, please. Day 5. So we're not going to do this. Seat IDs. So now if seat ID seat ID +1 if it is found. Oh, if it's not found, then seat ID. What is this? Found your seat. That's going to be seat ID +1. Okay. What is the... Oh, we don't need to put the value. Okay. I am assuming that there should only be one answer.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's 642 because somebody is to your left and to your right or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you're saying some of these might be -1 or 9, or -1 or 8, like off on the wings.
Yeah, let's see if 642 is the right answer.
Okay.
Because
Oh wait, do I have the test or the... Yeah. Okay. So wait, how did you know? How did you know the other ones are
front of the plane, back of the plane.
Oh, so you got the middle. Oh, and they come up twice, huh? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I like it.
Uh. Oh.
The above. Take the one that is most in the middle. This means...
And recognize that don't take ones that are at the front of the plane or the back of the plane. So first row or last row. So 0 and 9. And
Oh,
you should have it twice.
Oh, so you're saying these are base 8 numbers?
Ish.
Ish.
Base 8-ish.
Okay.
It's a special code. But yeah, it's so the first number. Okay. So there was 2 pointers here.
Yeah.
One that you have your point, like you have 2 seats where you're pointing to, like both are pointing to the seat that you are in.
Uh-huh.
And the other fact is like there's not the front or the back of the plane.
Got it. Okay. So lower high seat IDs mean that you're near the front or back of the plane, and hence you don't have a seat on this plane because it's smaller. Have fun.
You have a seat on the wing.
Flying, sitting on the wing, or just plain flying. Okay. Wow. I'm going to check this stuff in.
Awesome.
Part 5. Day 5.
Hey, we might actually finish 2020's AOC before 2021.
Well, we did one whole one today. So we've got, how many do we have left?
Winning. only like what, 20?
Yeah, less than 20 now. 20 more days. That's doable.
Mm-hmm.
In a year? Yeah, we can do that. we have what? 48, 47 Mondays left?
Not really, because you don't get any of December. Because December,
right.
in December, we are gonna do this.
So we have 43 43
This
Mondays.
is our practice run.
Yes.
Before we're ready for Advent 2021.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a contest. We're gonna be all like, yeah.
You know we have to stream every day then in December. Are you up for
Yeah,
it?
streaming at 12:01.
Every day. Bocho says, imagine if the real system worked like this. I would rather not, because that means that the people who write code for the planes write worse code than me, and I never want to fly again. Then I'll just take a train, a car, or a boat. Can't do it.
Can you imagine how they would explain now seating
Yeah, they would make you,
FFB.
and they would make you line up in order. You have to base 8. You're good luck with that.
Or they could do the new thing that they're talking about, which is like each section of the plane would open up and you would like
Oh yeah.
you'd slide you'd get into your seat and they would just like open up.
Yeah, like a
slide
cassette
your
tape.
section in.
Oh, that would I don't even like flying as it is, but oh, imagine. So, question: we've got, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Do we dare start number 6?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
You get in through the cargo area. Oh man. Okay.
See, this doesn't even factor in those first 2 rows where it's like 2 seats each.
Yeah, and the exit rows. Sometimes they have the big doors, so it's only 2, or I guess in that case 3, because it's 8 rows, so 4 on each side. So 3. I don't know what I'm talking about. Everyone ignore me.
It's all good.
So next week,
Yeah.
same time, same place.
Next week, same time, same channel. Join
Sweet.
us learning Go through the advent of code.
I feel like you've learned Go, Jennifer. Now it's writing Go.
Yeah, I think I think I'm still learning cool little things, and other people can join in on the learning.
Please do, yes. Come next Monday, noon Pacific time, same place. Bring your friends, or don't. Bring yourself. That's also awesome.
And we'll be back to streaming regularly.
Yes. I probably can stream once more this week. Maybe on Friday. I'll anchor the week with a Monday and Friday. And Jennifer, you're always welcome to join if you want to join.
Cool. I'll check to see what's going on.
Cool.
We've got fun times. I think I might have Friday times, but I'll check in with you.
Yeah, please do. All right, everybody. See you on Monday at the latest. Same time, same
Take care.
place. See ya.